I bought a van. It's a really big one. I think I can just live in it now. Good morning, everybody. What's happening? What's going on? It's fucking early and I can't sleep because today is such an exciting day. My whole life is going to change from today. I can't even imagine how things are going to change for. Life's just going to completely change now. Today is the day. Today is the day, and I don't need a coffee right now because I'm feeling so excited, but I'm gonna have one anyway. Ooh, baby, today's the day! I bought a camper van and I'm collecting it today. Fam, journaling is a complete game changer. Listen to this. Getting my thoughts out of my head and onto the page separates me from them, and then I have the space to actually discern whether they're even useful thoughts for me at the moment, right? And right now I'm feeling incredibly connected. I'm feeling incredibly grounded into my body. I'm open, my heart's open. I'm feeling really excited about life. I'm feeling lit, but I'm not letting myself go and then crash down. I'm cultivating this momentum at the moment through a few practices that I can't wait to tell you more about. One of those is gonna piss some people off. It's gonna piss some people off. Semen retention. Didn't see that coming, did you? Literally. Semen retention, my brothers, some of you are gonna skedaddle and run to the hills, and some of you are gonna be like, what, wait? What is this life-changing thing? I'm gonna talk about that at some stage on this channel. I've figured out what this next chapter is all about for me and what the message is that I'm gonna be delivering. And it's actually in alignment with the message that I've always been trying to deliver, right? Because I've always felt like something's off. I'm refusing to just be going with the flow of a normal life. I mean, just take a fucking look at my history, right? I was a professional athlete, became world champion, switched to creative industries, taught myself how to be a filmmaker and a photographer, was one of the very first travel influencers ever, one of the first daily vloggers. I'm a pioneer when I'm just following what I really love doing. And one of the things that I really love doing is actually saying fuck you to a normal life. I'm here on this earth not to just do as I'm told and obey. I'm here to follow my path. And I know that many of you got inspired by that because you're also here to follow your own path. So I'm back in this fired up energy where I'm saying fuck you again to doing the normal thing. That's why I've just bought a camper van. That's why I'm fucking scheming right now about all these different ways that I can make money so that I can continue to fund and resource myself in creating the dream life. And the dream life is to not just conform. No offense, some people love that. It's not for me. And I think that's part of the reason why people were drawn to me in the first place, because I was refusing to just toe the line and do the normal thing. And I've got my fire back. As you've noticed, probably, I'm a fucking very different human being. Of course, my fucking spirit is still there. My fire is still there. I feel like I'm back in my center, and I know that I was on the money with creating a liberated life. And I felt so guilty for living the dream that I subconsciously burned it all down to the ground. Yeah, I had my motorcycle accident. Look at that scar. There's a plate and screws in my elbow, right? I feel like that wasn't an accident. I feel like part of me threw myself off the motorcycle so that I could just end the life that I built for myself. And in the process of that, all the people that were just vampirically siphoning my energy, and I was gladly giving it to people because that's how I thought I loved them. I didn't know how to love people. I didn't know how to love myself even. So I'd surrounded myself with people who only loved me so long as I had something useful to give them. But I had no idea about how to run a business. And so financially, the whole thing collapsed, thank God, because it was built on a foundation that wasn't actually solid. It was built on a foundation of me trying to avoid my insecurities and my fears. That's why it had to come burning down. My message is all about getting out into nature, reconnect to what's real. We need that more than ever. With all of the synthetic, manufactured, fear-based bullshit that has just been spewed at us, I'm taking a fucking stand against that. I'm getting my bare feet on the earth, I'm getting out into nature, and I'm celebrating the beauty of life. I'm refusing and saying fuck you to this numb, synthetic living where we're numbing ourselves and disconnecting ourselves and hating each other and dividing. It's like, fuck all of that. That's not real. What is real? Mother Earth is real. Our bodies are real. The intelligence of our bodies is real, even though we can't logically necessarily make exact sense. It doesn't make sense. Why do I feel better after I've had a big cry? It's fucking magic. I stand against disconnection, this darkness that's splitting and fracturing humanity into all these different groups, us versus them. Fuck that. I stand against that. And I stand for connection, community, nature, love, the seeking of truth, the bowing down to and having reverence for the great mystery of how life even exists. I say fuck all the distractions. I want to stand in awe and cry at the sight of a rainbow and a waterfall. I stand for unity. I stand for us coming together. I stand for us being stronger together. I stand against the narratives that want to split and divide us apart, because the darkness that we see that is infecting this world has infected me too, and it was dividing me. It was creating conflict within myself. And you know what? Unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness, the actual ways of the Christ. You know how Jesus behaved? He took a stand for love, and he took a stand against illusion. Unconditional compassion, unconditional forgiveness, unconditional love for myself, so that I can notice the internal battles and conflicts that are going on and resolve them and come into a state of peace. I say no, that's so I can say yes to something else. That's boundary setting. Saying no, actually, I do not consent to your manipulative, fear-based, manufactured narratives. No thank you to sirens going off on my fucking telephone at 3 p.m. on a Sunday when I'm enjoying a fucking Sunday roast and connecting with people and enjoying my life. Suddenly my phone goes meh, 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 and it's the government going, hey, remember, don't enjoy your life too much. The rebellion is to enjoy your life. The rebellion is to feel your feelings. The rebellion is to say fuck no to everything that numbs you out. So if you're with me on this journey, that's where I'm at right now. Turn away from and say fuck you to all of the distractions that want to pull you back into that negative, depressed, anxious, insecure feeling. You are not those things. You are not your depression. You are not your anxiety. You're not your feelings. You're not your thoughts. The truth of who you and I are is far beyond this whole experience of life. My phone ran out of storage. But you get my point, yo. This is the beginning of a whole new chapter. I got my fucking fire back. Anyway, there's a lot of fucked up shit going on in the world. What's needed for us to not get distracted by these divisive tactics? Here's the problem, then manufacture the problem, and then you go, and then they go, oh, but here's the solution. We're just gonna have digital IDs now. All of that shit, fuck all that shit. As within, so without. Do not get trapped and caught in this idea that the outside world needs to change in order for you to feel free. It's up to you and me to come into a peaceful, harmonious state and resolve the conflicts within our own minds, so that we can drop into our hearts and continue opening, forgiving ourselves and forgiving the world, loving ourselves so that we can show up in love for the world. Is that not the ultimate fucking rebellion? Is that not it? fuck yeah, I'm feeling lit. Let's go and get this fucking camper van. So just in case it's not clear, I stand for nature. I stand for honoring the perfected intelligence of nature, Mother Earth, the great cosmic mother, the universe, and I stand against the control. Control is the opposite of love. Love a beach walk, don't you? I don't think we're allowed on the beach just yet. Fuck the rules. What's the problem? Alfie! Yeah. I love going for a walk along the shoreline, especially when it's kind of elemental like this, it's a little bit intense with the wind. I can feel the energy of like the shoreline, like where the water's constantly crashing, there's like these ions in the air. It's so healing and nourishing just to go and stand by the ocean and then feel the elements, feel the air, feel the combination of them all dancing together, and remember that that's you too. Oh, you're a sweet boy though, aren't you? My camper van's ready. Oh, here comes trouble. Hello. Good boy. The van's ready, guys. The van's so ready for collection. Everything's gonna be different now. Everything's gonna be different now, yeah. Yo, this jacket is a blast from the past. We got this for the India trip, guys. I mean, such a cool jacket though. Yes.
Sorry, can we just have a quick family powwow here?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You see where I get my outdoor adventure jacket addictions from? Inherited that from you, darling.
Yes, I guess.
This one's a goodie though, isn't it? It's proper Chris Boddington vibes. I'll give you a proper look at it in another vlog. But it's time. It's time for some adventures. I can't believe I have a van. It's got a shower in the back. It's got a skylight and it's got so much room for activities. Fuck! Welcome to my new home. Van life adventures pending. I don't even really know what to say. I bought a van. It's a really big one, and I think I can just live in it now. First drive in the van. I'm so happy. It drives so beautifully. It's a 2010 VW Crafter, ready to go. I've got solar panels on the roof, leisure battery, hot water shower, heater. Like, I've got everything that I need just to go, and there's so much potential for it to like make it my own. Oh, I've been wanting this for so long. I've been wanting this for over a year, actually. Getting the mum inspection. Yeah, it's got a lot of potential for making it my own. Full shower. No, there's a shower pool at the top. Look at the top. Pull that down. See? Check out my nice sink, cooker, stove. Like, obviously needs a bit of work, but like it's also ready to go. I know. And then this turns into a massive bed. Got skylights. Yeah, it's pretty big in there.
It's huge.
Plenty of room for activities.
Woo
Woo! And we're off. It works. And we're vlogging. I've packed the van with basically everything that I own, including my plant. I don't know if you can see it just out of picture here. I'll show you in a bit. Gary, the plant, new plant, doing very well. Definitely couldn't leave him behind. I pulled over just to show you Gary the plant. Oh, and also got Mr. Eagle there. And yeah, you know, important things first. So I don't actually currently have any music going on, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have this like a proper chonkin sound system in here, maybe with a sub underneath the seat. I love, you know, you guys know I love a bit of pumping music. I don't even have any words. I'm like, I knew that I wanted a van, right? I knew that I wanted to do the van life thing. And now it's happening. Like, I've been living at home with my parents since April last year. Literally had the most hectic breakup of my life, and I was the one who left. From a relationship that I thought was like, anyway, took like a few months to recover. Had an interesting summer last year, like had the darkest winter, the first full winter that I've had for, I don't know, a decade in England. Literally died 1,000 deaths that winter in the darkness, which is what's meant to happen in winter. And then spring rolls around and we have the best spring that the UK's had for ages, and it blows my mind. And then we've also had just the most beautiful summer. And now we're coming into autumn. It's just whoop, dropped down into the autumnal vibe. And I'm obsessed with England. I'm obsessed with Great Britain. I'm obsessed with how I feel in the UK. Just walking through the forest is almost the same as how I feel excitement-wise compared to being in Cape Town. How wild is that? My body is like, this is where you're from. Tune into the seasons, tune into the land that you're from, and tune into your ancestors' spirituality. Spirituality that is rooted in Mother Nature and the seasons and the cycles. So, I'm learning who I am by being at home. I'm doing so much wonderful healing work as well by being at home with my parents. And yeah, it was hard work in a lot of ways. And also, you know what, in the end, I'm so grateful to have parents that are able to catch me when I fall, lose it all, including go into some financial debt, and then come back home and figure everything out. It's been such a blessing. Thank you, Mum and Dad, for always being there for me, really. And this time I needed you more than ever. And now, all I want to do is be in the UK. All I want to do is go to like festivals that celebrate the seasons, learn about my ancestry, my heritage, and be able to just live in a van and drive around and go and do everything that I want to do and be free. I feel so inspired. I keep saying I'm lost for words and then I yap about it, but like, I don't know, 888 on the number plate. 888 on the number plate. Let's go. Whole new chapter is understatement. Whole new chapter, whole new timeline, whole new life unfolding right now. And so I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. I love you so much. Peace.